Hey everybody, Justin Senior here. Welcome to section 5 on design. And the first part of this is design theory. So we're going to talk about some of the key points to getting products designed for t-shirts. And you're going to need a graphic designer for this. But it's a little bit different in terms of web design to print design, right? We need to make sure our designers understand some core concepts with the idea of printing for t-shirts. So remember, in 2016, the t-shirt business is all about design files. Inventory is not considered to be actual physical t-shirts that you're holding in your warehouse or in your house or whatever. Your inventory is simply your digital design files. So, first of all, the number one thing you need to know is, designs are incredibly important, right? They are your product. So when you're going out and getting a designer, this is why we're not going to go to Fiverr.com or anything like that. We're going to go for as high end of a designer as we can within a budget range that's still going to make sense. And typically that's going to be $35 to $100 per design. So, it's super powerful, as you see. Product creation, it's really as simple as getting a graphic designer to create a new design. So maybe you have some idea in your head, or, you saw a really cool shirt that you wanted to redesign, or your friend told you about a cool idea for a shirt, or you saw a funny meme that you want to turn into a shirt, or, a cool poster that you want to turn into a shirt, whatever it is. All you need to do is have a designer turn that idea into a digital design file, and then you're on your way to having a sellable product, never needing to have one piece of inventory. So the deliverable from your graphic designer is going to be a transparent design file, and that's either going to be a transparent .png, and if you go for the .png, it needs to be at least 2400 pixels as the minimum dimension. So if height or width, whichever one, it has the lowest number has to be at least 2400 pixels, and it needs to be transparent. What's going to be more preferred is a fully vector Illustrator file, a .eps, and if you don't know what a vector file is, your designer should. And it basically means it's fully scalable. You can make it as big or small as you want, and it won't lose any quality. So that's all you need to get from your designer, right? You just need that digital design file. You turn that into a t-shirt. You hook it with your t-shirt fulfillment partner, as you just saw, right? We just saw how easy it is to use ThreadMeUp, and we took that digital design file, and all we had to do was upload it into the platform, and all the mockups were created, all the variants were created, pricing, everything was set up, and it was ready to go in terms of being able to go right in there and purchase, or have customers purchase the product and have your printing partner fulfill it. And remember, the only thing we needed was that digital design file. So more on theory, and this is stuff that you're, a good designer would already know, but it's definitely worth knowing regardless. And that's, the less colors, the better margin. So, you saw examples, I think, of both of the shirts, what was the shirt that you saw was one color, right? But we had multiple colors in the design just in terms of what it looked like, right? Leveraging the background color of a shirt is super important. That's why transparency is so important. And again, a good designer is going to understand this. This is basic graphic design. But less colors, better margin for screen printing or for DTG. So, if you have a one-color design, you'll make more money in terms of you'll have a cheaper margin. A cheaper cost if it's a one-color design versus a two or a three-color design. Same thing goes for two-sided designs. Two-sided design on ThreadMeUp is going to cost you an extra $4. On ThreadMeUp, I think it's $4.50. On T-Launch, it's $4.50. So even at ThreadMeUp, it's still going to cost you an extra $4. So it's going to certainly lower your margin. So I try to sell one-sided shirts if I can. You want to find a balance between shirt quality and best margins. And this is less about design theory, more about designing or what product you're going to put your design on. But you may want to go for the entry-level shirts like the Gildan, or maybe you want to go for a high-level shirt like an American Apparel. It's just going to depend on your margin. And last but not least, inspiration is okay in terms of taking other designs, other T-shirts, other hats, other posters, other memes, using them as design inspiration. That's okay. And you could send those as examples to your designer and say, hey, I want you to design something kind of close to this, but just what you don't want to do is copy pixel for pixel. That's just simply unethical. I had someone copy my designs pixel for pixel, not only my design exactly, but also scale out my design to other niches, and it sucked. It was lost thousands of dollars, and someone else just flat out stole it. It's not much you could do about it, unfortunately, but you shouldn't be doing it yourself. So That's it. It's just a quick video on design theory. Again, any designer that's worth what you're paying is going to know all of this stuff already. Specifically, the idea behind creating designs for screen printing process, to be placed on T-shirts. So it's good to know. But if your designer kind of doesn't understand this, then you probably want to look for another designer. So we got some more coming up in the design section. So I'll talk to you then.